Hey guys, so today we will present about other ways of adding information to noun phrase. Our group have five members. Uh, Đăng Ngọc Thanh Trúc will present about part A, how to the structure of a prepositional phrase. Võ Anh Thư will present about part P, how to use prepositional phrase. Nguyễn Cao Trí will present about how to avoid ambiguity in writing and the impact of prepositional phrase. Phan Thị Hồng Huệ and Hồ Thị Trang will do for exercise the book. So let's start our presentation today.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about how we can add extra information to a phrase using prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase are phrases in English that are formed from a preposition and accompanying words such as a noun, pronoun, simple noun phrase, adverb, or phrase. Prepositional phrase are commonly used to describe position, time, cause, purpose, or other relationship between elements in a sentence. The general structure of prepositional phrase is preposition plus noun, pronoun, noun phrase, adverb, phrase. Number one, using prepositional phrase like relative clause. We often use prepositional phrase in a way that is similar to relative clause. Let's look at some example. What's the name of the man by the window? This is similar to the man who is by the window. Example 2 is in the cupboard under stairs. This is similar to the cupboard that is under the stairs. These prepositional phrase have to give more detail about now without using a full relative clause. Number 2, when prepositional phrase are necessary, sometimes a prepositional phrase is needed to complete the meaning of a noun. You need to keep a careful record of your expense. Example 2, there is likely to be an increase in temperature tomorrow. Here, of your expense and in temperature provide important information that completes the meaning of the noun. Number 3, replacing relative clause with prepositional phrase instead of using a full relative clause. We often prefer a prepositional phrase when the main verb is be or have. Example, Mr. Jin in the store at the time of robbery was able to identify two of the men instead of Mr. Jin, who was in the store at the time of the robbery, were able to identify two of the men. Example 3. Dav- David Gallo, with a farm near Pisa, had decided to grow only organic vegetable instead of David Gallo, who has a farm near Pisa, had decided to grow only organic vegetable. The structure makes the, the sentence shorter and more natural in English. Conclusion. Prepositional phrase help make sentence more concise while keeping the same meaning. Informal and academic writing, prepositional phrase are often referred over relative clause.
Hi teacher, now I will talk about section B. In writing English, particularly in academic writing, a series prepositional phrase and relative clause is often used to add information about previous noun phrase. Note that a prepositional phrase can also be used with an adverbial function. First, using relative clause provide extra information about noun. For example, doctors are contacting a patient with diabetes who have taken the drug in the last 6 months. Here, with diabetes, add detail about patient. Second, adding information. We can use prepositional phrase to clarify nouns. For example, scientists in Spain who have developed the technique are optimistic. In Spain gives more context about scientists. 3. More example. Combining multiple praise can create complete sentence. The waxing is the only bird found in Britain with yellow and red tongue feather. 4. Ambiguity. Warning and information can sometimes lead to abrogating. The protesters were demonstrating against the mistreatment of animals on farms. This could mean either the location of protests or the animal themselves. So, conclusion. Aiding information through prepositional praise and relative clause enriches our writing but require careful consideration to avoid ambiguity. Thank you, teacher.
Hello, teacher and everyone. I will present praxis. Avoiding ambiguity in writing, the impact of prepositional phrase. Introduction. Clear writing is essential for effective communication. Ambiguity arises when a sentence can have multiple inter- interpretation. Prepositional phrase, if not carefully placed, can cause confusion. This presentation explores how to recognize and fix ambiguity causes by prepositional phrase. What is a prepositional phrase? A prepositional phrase consists of a preposition and its object. Example: in the house, under the table, on the farm. These phrases provide additional detail but can sometimes lead to unclear meaning. How prepositional phrases create ambiguity. Ambiguity occurs when it's unclear which word or phrase the prepositional phrase modifies. For example, the protesters were demonstrating against the mistreatment of animals on farm. Those on farm describe the location of protester or the animal. Ways to resolve ambiguity. Rerun the sentence. Original the protesters were demonstrating against the mistreatment of animals on the farm. Revise. The protesters were demonstrating on farm against the mistreatment of animals. Pacify. The intended meaning. Revise. The protesters were demonstrating against the mistreatment of animals kept on farm. More example of ambiguous tension. She saw the man with binocular. Did she use binocular to see the man, or did the man have binocular? The teacher spoke about the importance of dis- discipline in the classroom. Is discipline in the classroom the subject, or was the teacher speaking in the classroom? He read an article about the history of science in the library. Strategy for avoiding ambiguity. Move the prepositional phrase closer to what it modifies. Unclear. She saw men with binocular. Clear. She used binocular to see the man. Use additional work for clarity. Unclear. He read an article about the history of science in the library. Clear. In the library, he read an article about the history of science. Use active voice and specific wording. Unclear. The assignment was given to the student in the afternoon. Clear. In the afternoon, the teacher gave the student the assignment. Key takeaway. Prepositional phrase can create unti- unintended ambiguity, mislead modifiers, lead to multiple interpretation. To avoid confusion, present the sentence as clarifying word. Keep prepositional phrase close to what they modify. Clear communication is key to effective writing. Conclusion. Ambiguous writing can lead to misunderstanding, proper placement of prepositional phrase, ensure clarity. Always proofread to check for possible ambiguity.
I will explain for you what is empathy, ambiguity. Ambiguity is something that your partner can understand your idea or understand it in the wrong way. So that is ambiguity. So now we need to remove the ambiguity in those sentences. So let's go with the first one. A man was talking with a rain shirt. Uh, so the truly meaning of this sentence is a man uh, he wearing he's wearing a gray shirt and he was talking. That's the meaning of this sentence. So how to uh, so how we how we can remove the ambiguity for this sentence? I will show you the answer. So we can rewrite like this: a man who was wearing a red shirt was talking. And next sentence: a lorry was stopped by a police officer carrying thousands of stolen cigarettes. Um, so the ambiguity in this sentence is the police officer didn't carry thousands of stolen cigarettes, but the lorry is the person who carrying thousands of stolen cigarettes. So we to remove the ambiguity for this sentence, we can write like this: a lorry carrying thousands of stolen cigarettes was stopped by a police officer. In the last sentence, I discussed my plan to decorate the room with my parents. So the ambiguity here is that you discussed, but they want to know you discussed with someone, with who. Uh, so um, so the person you discuss with is your parent. So you need to write like that to avoid ambiguity. I discussed my plan with my parents to decorate the room.
Hello teacher, hello everyone. My name is Phan Hồng. Today I will be presenting the exercise from Unit 57.1 and 57.2. Words focus on using prepositions correctly and rewriting sentences with defining relative roles. First, exercise 57.1 we will practice using appropriate preposition to complete sentences. Um, 57.1 marks is the sentences have there may be more than one possible answer, adding an appro- appropriate preposition. Two matches which is in the photograph on the piano. Um, yeah, on is used because the photograph is physically placed on the surface of the piano. Tree matches which I plan to cut down the tree in the park garden. In use to in is used to indicate that something is located inside a specific area, in this case the park garden. Um, Number 4 matches with a team of people in research. It is used to credible people wearing a certain type of clothing, just like in sentence 1. Right. Uh, Number 5 matches with the we took the football bath by or along the canal. By means near the canal, while along means moving in a direction parallel to the canal. Number 6 matches with I. The children can't get over the fence around the pool. Around is used to indicate that the fence surrounds the pool. 7. Matches with G go along the lane between the house. Between is used when referring to a location in the middle of two things. In this case, two houses. Number 8 matches with G because point with a rectangle. Width is used to describe um, characteristics or traits a person has. Number 9 matches with F follow the main path from Paris to Lyons. From to is used to in, indicate a starting point and destination. Number 10 matches with H. This is distant from New Zealand. From is used to indicate some place of origin. 57.2 Rewrite the sentence in 57.1 using definite relative clause. Relative clause sits in the photograph which is on the piano. The relative clause which is on the piano defines which photograph is being referred to. Without it, the sentence would be unclear. Number 3, I plan to cut down the tree which is in the park garden. Which is in the park garden specify exactly which tree is being discussed, making the sentence more precise. Number 4, there's a team of people who have or, or are wearing green shirts. Who have or are wearing green shirts defines a team of people, making it clear that we are referring to a specific group. Uh, Number 5, we took the footpath restaurants all rose by all along the canal. Restaurants all rose by all along the canal. Clarifies which footpath is being talked about. Number 6, the the children can't get out the fence which is around the pool. The relative clause which is around the pool has specified the particular fence. Number 7, go along the length visions between the house. Vision between the house gives necessary information about the location of the lane. Next, number 8, Nicholas is a boy who has a quick temper. Who has a quick temper describe Nico uh, providing providing an important character characteristic. Number 9. Follow the main road, which runs from Paris to Lyons. Which runs from Paris to Lyons defines which road is being referred to. Number 10 is a dictator who is from New Zealand. Who is from New Zealand tell, tells us more about the dictator's origin.
Hey guys, my name is Thuyết and today I will do some exercise with you to help you understand more about these lessons. And now we will do a 57.3 exercise. And what we need to do, we need to complete the sentences by adding information in brackets, and we will use relative clause, noun phrase, and participle clause, and prepositional clause. So let's do the first sentence. Um, we have five information here, and I think you need to recognize what is the main information and what is the support information. The main information is they have appointed Chris Neport as their sport speaker. Um, with the information is the teacher worked at Wing College, and we will use relative clause or participle clause. If we use relative clause, it will be the teacher who worked at Queen College. And if we use participle clause, it will be the teacher working at Queen College. And the second information, Queen College is in the city center. We will use prepositional phrase here, and we can combine the first information with the second information into one sentence, and it will be the teacher working at Queen College in the city center. The teacher went on strike last week. We will use relative clause here. It will be who went on strike last week. And we have Christina Paul is the name of person, and we have information to support for her. Is she the head of English? So we will use now phrase here, and I will give you the full sentence. Teacher working at Queen College in the city center who went on strike last week have appointed Chris Nepal, the head of English, as part speaker. So we will do the next sentence. May Scott. We have five information about May Scott, and the main information is May Scott has died and she was a 95. And um, we can combine the first information with the second information into one sentence. It will be May Scott has died age 95. We will use participle clause here. Uh, she was educated at Maidstone College, and she was the first woman to be educated there in Maidstone College. So we can combine two information into one sentence. It would be she was the first woman to be educated at Maidstone College. And a support information for Maidstone College is in the Soul way. And we will use prepositional phrase here. And I will give you two ways to complete this sentence. The first one is May Scott, who has died aged 95, was the first woman to be educated at Maidstone College in South Wales. And the second is May Scott, the first woman to be educated at Maidstone College in South Wales, has died aged 95. And the next sentence is the conference. We have four information about the conference, and the main information is the conference has now ended. With the information that is the conference was held in Singapore, we will use prepositional. We will use participle participle clause here. We will omit words, and it will turn into the conference held in Singapore. It avoids the word trade agreement. We will use relative clause here, and the increment was brought up by Uchiman in Asian state. We will use participle clause here, and I will give you the full sentence. The conference held in Singapore, which avoided the word trade agreement drawn up by Uchiman in Asian state, has now ended. So that's that's our lesson today, and I hope with this exercise you will more understand about the lessons. And really really thank you for visiting and watching our video. So um, goodbye.